guys, I just had to come on for a brief minute. I was watching a YouTuber. Her name is Dodash, I believe. I like her spirit. I like her channel. So Dodash, if you're listening, good job. Good job. You're doing a good job. But anyway, I was listening to you about you being bullied. And, you got a little teary-eyed and everything. And you were talking about, like, how you grew up and your mom didn't want you or, just little things like that. But anywho, I'm going to get into this bullying thing because this is something that really bothers me. Bullying, it doesn't just affect those who do not have. It affects those who have. I am a long way from being rich. Especially as a younger, like in my younger years, long way from rich. I'm still a long way. I'm not even comfortable. Put it at that point. So I'm still not even where I want to be. Nowhere near. But anywho, let me get to this bullying. Now, I said we didn't have a lot. We did not have a lot. And my mom worked her tail off. She made sure that I always had. So I can't say what I didn't have because I've always had. But let's be clear. I am not spoiled. Everything that I received, like, I worked hard for it in school. I had to show good grades. I had to be respectful. Like the kids now, how they run around now, I don't come from that era. I come from the era where my mother could just look at me and it was time for me to be quiet or don't say nothing else. And to this day, she can do that to this day. And I promise you, I'm going to shut up. I promise you. Yeah, I promise you. So let me keep on talking about this. So like I said, I never really, I don't know what it's like to like not have. But I was still bullied. And it hurts. It hurts because one day you want to be my friend. The next day, you don't want to be my friend. Now, I didn't get like the name calling or things, but it would just be like, almost like, let's talk to Tracy today. And then the next day, you don't talk to me. Very confusing as a child. Very, very confusing. And it leads into adulthood. Because these are things that we call trauma. I had one friend back then. Her name was Florence, and I called her Florency. And she was a girl that nobody liked because she did not have. But I was always her friend, and she was always my friend. Like, they just didn't talk to her. So, I don't know. They didn't talk to her, and then they didn't talk to me. And, it's really sad because I can still get it to this day. Even as I got older, it would be like, I wasn't going to talk to you because you seemed like I thought you thought you were cute. And then once they get to know me, they're like, oh, you are so funny, girl. Yeah, girl, you are comical. Girl, you are not like what I thought you were. What the world? the world? So are you saying that people can't look nice and be nice people? Stop it. Stop it right now. And let me go back to the childhood. It would be so bad on some days that I wouldn't even walk home because, see, Florence lived in what they call the village. And the village is like the projects. The village is like the projects. And actually the bus stop was like right across the street from her home, from the village. So she could just cross the street, but I would have to walk another way. So like I said, some days they would walk with me, and some days all of them are walking in front of me, and I'm walking by myself. That's torture. Like, you don't even know why. You didn't do nothing. You know, you don't see half of them in school. And I have to say that my school, I lived in Connecticut, was mostly, they loved me. They absolutely loved me. My people, sometimes it would be so bad. Like I said, I would get off the bus after school and go over to Florence's house. I would call my mom at work, my dad, and say, Mom, when Dad comes to get you, can y'all please come get me, because I'm going to stay over here at Florence's house. And, you know, they never asked really what was wrong, because Florence was just my friend. And, you know, I never really told them. Never told them. You know, you just, as a child, you kind of keep that inside. But it was rough. So it's like bullying goes both ways. And like I said, it goes to this day. Ridiculous. I think people don't love themselves. You have to love yourself so that you can love others. First, love God. God first. God first. Then you got to love yourself, or you're not going to be able to even like another person. And if you don't like yourself, how in the world can you like somebody else? But just because you don't like yourself, I guess that goes to the saying like, hurt people. But it's not right. It's not right. Some of y'all need Jesus. To this day, some of y'all need Jesus. Yeah, you do. And I'm going to end it right here. Point blank, period. You need Jesus. Oh, like and subscribe. Good night. You need Jesus.